Yeah, everybody. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Fuck yeah. Look at this. This is how it happens. The magic. Every Monday night, guys. Welcome. Hello, live audience. How are you? See that? Hello to the hundreds and hundreds on Periscope and the thousands and thousands on Ustream and the tens and tens in this room right now. I'm really excited, as always. It's always fun to jolt you awake on a Monday evening. Try to re-wake you up. Anyway, you guys ready for a crazy night or what? Put your hands together for the great Ryan J. Ebelt, the artist, everybody. Yeah. Every week he draws a picture from scratch. He starts now at the beginning of the episode, and by the end of the episode, he draws a picture of this week's episode of Kill Tony. And keep it going one more time for the band leader, Pat Reagan, everybody. There he is. Live. And in the flesh, Pat Reagan. How's it going tonight, Pat?
It's going good. How are you, Tony?
Great.
You really are blind, by the way. I tried on. Have you tried on his glasses before?
I don't want to do it.
It's ridiculous.
It's negative 10 prescription.
How are your eyes not super big? Is it because it's like the opposite?
I don't know. My dad just had a detached retina last week. I went back to Boston.
Like his eye popped out?
His like retina like separated from his eye, and that's his second detached retina in 2 years.
That's something to look forward to.
So I got some genetics, man.
Fuck yeah. Interesting story to start the show. I love that. Fuck yeah. We don't see the glasses too often. What happened, Pat?
I wear contacts.
Oh. Jesus. Where'd the contacts go tonight? You just going for a more alt look? Are you trying to disguise yourself so that Rick Ingraham, who's on tonight's show, doesn't remember who you were from last time?
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it, guys. Brian, you ready for this?
Of course.
Every week we have two of our funniest friends on, and this week's no different. Here they are, everybody. Moshe Kasher and Rick Ingraham. Tonight's guests. Fuck yeah! Live in the flesh, two returning guests, two of our favorites. Happy Monday, Jason.
Yeah, hi. Feels good. Look at this crowd. They are
ugly,
unattractive as usual. Yeah,
we were thinking the same thing.
Yes, we were. We would not fuck these people.
No.
That's not.
I didn't. I would
fuck
them.
Yeah, we would, but we'd feel better about ourselves.
I'd just be ashamed of it.
Well, welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
How are you?
Great. Fantastic. Good. Another beautiful day.
Did you get rid of the robot?
Yeah, we're rid of the robot. We've had, as Rick Ingraham calls him, guitar comic, Pat Reagan.
You just you replaced Iron Man with a guy that looks like he hangs out with me, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't, to the podcast listeners at home, we both look like sort of gay podcast people.
Hey.
I like it. We get the insults towards Pat right away.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't insult him. I said he looks like me, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Well,
last time...
If I would have said it, would have been an insult, just so we're clear.
Last time Rick was on, I mean, you really hurt Pat Reagan.
Barbs were flying.
I mean...
At me.
Well, if Rick Ingraham is Superman, then Guitar Heroes are his Lex Luthor. Like, he hates you with a passion.
Yeah. I actually suggested that they execute you on Twitter earlier today.
Yeah.
No joke. Go back and like two tweets back.
I saw that.
Not only did I see that tweet, I favorited it.
Also true.
Well, you got type 1 diabetes. Don't you think it's a little, oh no.
When you go for
Here we go. Oh no.
Let me just say, Rick, my first note is when you're going to go for a debilitating disease joke, you want to stick the fucking landing every time.
For sure.
I know. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just informative. And it's like, I want everyone to be on your side, so you can't eat carbs. That sucks.
So, Rick, you're dying, right?
Yeah, slowly.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
It got.
Pat, did you have a chance to rewrite your joke in the meanwhile that just happened? Do you even know what you were gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's keeping it to himself.
I'm not gonna do it now.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it now.
I think that's the best thing he's done so far.
I love it. Well, welcome back, guys. We're in. This is where the magic happens. Every week, over 40 comedians sign up for the chance to do 60 seconds in front of our esteemed panel and us goofballs, and we talk to them. And you guys have done this, so you all know what's up.
Yeah.
Live audience, are you ready for this shit or what?
Yeah.
You know, Tony, the audience is a lot bigger and better than the first one. ever.
Really?
Were you at the first one ever?
I was at the first one ever.
Oh yeah, the
That's
first
so
one
cool.
ever was crazy. It was only the comedians that signed up for
Yeah.
the show.
Did you have diabetes then?
I sure did.
That's awesome.
And it has gotten
You know, when you have diabetes, you should.
exactly.
Fuck yeah. Comedians, you know how it works. You get 60 seconds. You know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. Wow, or two kitties.
They're fucking.
Yeah, that means wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. And he
Yeah.
sounds furious.
Feel the
tonight.
bass.
Fuck yeah. So wrap it up, do your time, and don't bring out the bear, or else everybody will hate you. Are you guys ready for episode 100 and something of Kill Tony?
Wow.
Come on,
100 and
Monday
something?
night, make some fucking noise!
That's a couple years.
Nothing. They just kept the same exact amount of noise going.
Yeah.
That's rare. That's always a good sign.
They're mocking us.
Well, let's get it started. Your first person doing 60 seconds tonight goes by the name of Antonio Houston.
Yes.
And it has begun.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. I'm kind of high right now. I'm stoned. This is real shit. Real shit. I have no jokes. This is all real shit. I just recently lost my dog. But yeah, I was so sad. But I had a date that same night. So I go out on my date, and she takes me back to her place. And we're having sex, and all of a sudden I just start busting up in tears. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's like, oh my God. This is the greatest pussy ever, right? No, I miss my dog. I just lost him today. She was like, so you rather fuck your dog than me? Right about now, yeah. Yeah, I would. I miss him that much. Yeah, this morning. Real shit, real shit. For real. This morning I woke up and my mom is like bipolar and like, yeah. And I said, Mom, how do you feel? And she's like, I feel like rape.
God damn, that bear. That's quick. Oh, fuck.
Oh my
I've never
God!
seen the bear that early in the show.
He's excited tonight.
It sounded racist.
And that bear for 3 weeks in a row.
Nigger, get off the stage!
Yeah.
It's shaking.
Just to clarify, that was neither Rick nor me saying that. It's the black guy
Speak
that's
for
on
yourself.
stage. You were thinking it. I just
Well.
don't want.
I'm from Kansas.
Oh my
I
God.
can't help it.
No, real shit, real shit. I would love to be a comedian that every time I do a joke at the end, if it doesn't work, it'd be like, no, real shit, real shit.
Right.
It's all good.
None of that fake shit. You really miss your dog, huh?
Yeah, I really do.
What's funny was that you kept saying real shit, but it was clear that it was not real shit. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, it was real shit.
There's no way that she said this is the best pussy ever, and then you were like, no, I miss my dog, and then she was like, you'd rather fuck your dog, and then you were like, yes, I'd rather fuck my dog. That really happened?
When he says it,
That part.
How real is real shit?
yeah, that's fake shit. is
That's
what it
not
sounds
real
like.
shit.
That sounds like a joke. I appreciate that you came out and you were like, I got no jokes. When when the point is that you're supposed to tell jokes for a minute. And you were like, no, I'm going to sell this on just fucking personality. And the crowd was like, nope, we're not buying.
But I got a catchphrase, real shit.
How long's your dog been? How long has your dog real shit been missing for?
Oh, man. 3 months now.
3 months.
Yeah.
It really just ran away?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. What's your home life like?
Oh, man. You wouldn't even imagine.
From what I understand, you woke up one day and your mom was bipolar. Is that-
Right, that's right. I forgot that completely. Yes, I woke up one day.
Wait, is that how that really started?
Yeah, that was the best part.
God.
And my mom's bipolar. Like that day, she just the switch flipped,
Yeah.
and mom was suddenly just fucking up and down, which is nice.
What was the punchline?
Oh,
You
she
said, how
turned
you
in-
feeling today? And then mom said,
She turned into Rick Ross.
oh.
Like Rick Ross. Meek Mill, whatever. his
You're
name
right
is.
about
Right.
that no jokes
Fuck
thing.
yeah. That sounds like real shit.
Oh, actually, it's not real shit. It's fake shit. It's based on a misconception between bipolar disorder and multiple personality disorder, and it's time for us to stop eliminating that kind of ignorance.
True.
And that is real shit.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
real shit. That's real shit.
Man, move aside, Dr. Drew.
Oh, I think we found your dog. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, no.
It sounds like he's in Koreatown.
Oh, the poor thing. It sounds like it. What was your dog's name?
SJ.
SJ?
Yes.
Wait, so you lost your? Is your mom really bipolar?
Oh yeah.
So you lost your dog and your mom was bipolar one
Fucked
day.
up, right?
It's been a
Fucked
rough. No wonder you went into comedy. Yeah. You just got to add some jokes to it, and you're golden, man.
Yeah. That's a fucked up enough life that
Yeah.
could work out eventually.
Yeah.
How long how many times have you been on stage? How long have you? How many months? How many anythings?
Actually, this is my
Was
third
it 3
time
months
being
as
here.
soon as
Well,
the
let me
dog
ask you
ran
this:
away?
before SJ ran away, did SJ see you perform stand-up comedy?
Oh, all the time.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I
you
think
grew
I
up a
understand
little
where he
more.
went.
All the time.
He's at the Laugh Factory right now.
Scouting open mics for a new owner. He's not going to be paying for the good kibbles. I'm fucking moving on.
Lord knows he doesn't have bits.
Yeah,
That's
well,
a
fact.
Kibbles and bits combo joke right there.
Well played.
Oh,
Thank you.
hey, wow.
Set it up, knock it down.
That's right.
Fuck yeah.
That was one of those ones that was so good I didn't even register it. It was not there for me.
Yeah,
Like-
I had to, but that's what I do. I every once in a while I'll do a joke where I have to notify everyone that I did a joke, and then they have to, the bits, okay.
this
Got
is your
it.
third time on stage? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
at Kill Tony.
Oh, you
so it
only
is?
performed at Kill Tony?
You only do a minute.
Only do a minute.
That's plenty, honestly, from where I'm sitting. No, I'm kidding. You should
God,
do other
okay.
stuff.
Is the dog here?
You should do other things than Kill Tony.
Yeah, I know. I've been going to different little stages and stuff.
Oh, you have. Oh, I see. This is your third time doing Kill Tony.
Yeah.
But you've done other shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long?
That's
have you
real
been,
shit then.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing comedy?
For about 4 years now.
Oh.
Fuck.
Real shit.
No.
Wait, no. Real shit. You should quit. Real shit. No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, you don't do it very often, do you?
No.
No, you should do it more often. I mean,
If you're gonna do it, you got to do it all the time. And,
Yeah.
and then you got to never start by "I have no jokes,"
that's true.
and then follow with no jokes. That's like the number one thing that's
Right,
gonna
you
slow
should follow
down.
with jokes or not say the thing in the
Right.
beginning and not have jokes.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I do everything.
Oh,
Besides
shit.
pro-
That sounds like someone who's
prostitution.
unemployed to
No
me.
prostitution, no prostitution. But I was working on Hollywood Boulevard for a minute as a tour guide.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Real shit?
Yes, real shit.
Oh.
So you do everything, and the first thing that you name is
Tour
you're a
guide.
tour guide on Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah, I did that for about a year.
That's
And then I
another
got
way
the
of
job.
saying I'm homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
eat out of a gutter.
I would trick tourists into following me around.
Yeah. Smart. Very smart.
Are you from LA?
Yes, I am
Okay.
born and raised.
Cool.
Which part?
I'm from the San Fernando Valley.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Tell us more about this living situation. What is it?
Right now, I had to move back in with my mother.
How old are you?
26.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I just got.
I
a
think
job
we
at
all
Walmart.
moved back in.
Oh, you
with
got a
our
job at
moms.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Dude, there should be a minute of material about
Right,
working
that's
at
true.
Walmart
That's true.
immediately.
That'd be
Like,
so cool if you were
second day.
like, you should walk up to every customer and be like, real shit, I have no customer service skills whatsoever. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like that.
I love it.
He's good at everything he does. That's what I like about Renaissance man.
What else, Antonio? What do you want to do? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Black and still living.
Real shit.
And with that, everybody, Antonio Houston.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Nice work. I mean, for us.
Wait, but Antonio, would you accept still living? Just still living, but somehow not black any longer? That's an option? Okay, great. Puerto Rican and alive.
Yeah.
Wait. Go back to the mic for a second. Antonio, that hat, like you took the
Oh,
hat
come
off.
on. He almost got away with nobody mentioning that.
I forgot because he took it off purposefully because I'm sure he knew. If you've done the show 3 times, then you probably know that No.
No,
It's a style move.
I disagree
Right.
completely, Tony, because
No,
he
that's
would have
not-
left the. If he was embarrassed, he would have left the hat in the crowd. He brought it on stage, took it off before, as if to say it's comedy time.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Last time I came with a hat on, they were like, "Oh my God, take your hat off. We can't see your
Right.
eyes."
What I like, and you were like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna wear the hat tonight." And then you got up there and you're like, "Oh
No.
fuck
Oh, no.
that was a bad decision."
What's SJ short for when you named your dog?
No, I actually got it from the Blind Side. The
What?
guy- the little kid in Blind Side.
Oh.
The movie.
So you named him after the kid in
Yeah,
Blindside, the
'cause I
movie.
knew I'd never get a white son, so I said, "Fuck it."
What kind of
Jeez,
dog
you
was
could get
it?
a white son. You work at Walmart now. Just take one.
Yeah.
What
The
kind
parents
of
wouldn't even mind.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
one less. Let's do this.
what kind of dog was it?
A pit bull. Let's move on. What a stupid
Mix.
question,
Pit bull
Tony.
mix.
Yeah, sure. Was it a pit bull?
No.
Damn it! Am I racist? Yes.
No.
What kind of
You're
dog
funny.
was it? Do you
Thank you.
know?
Thank you very
Was it-
much.
Was it? Where'd you get it from?
It was a gift. It was a gift for like my birthday.
Oh.
They gave it to me.
Hey, you know what?
Jesus.
I have no idea where most of my birthday presents are, so it's not that big of a deal, you know?
Yeah.
That shit very rarely means anything, so just forget about it.
I just want to befriend you. I feel like you need a hug.
Oh, my brother said that this morning. He's like,
He said you
"Damn,
need a
dude,
hug?"
You need a hug.
Oh, man.
Ah.
shit.
Well, there you go. Hopefully you find that at some point.
All right,
Antonio.
somebody hug him.
Yeah, there you go. So go to the back of the room. Somebody hug Antonio. There he goes, everybody.
Right on.
Antonio Houston.
Yeah.
Not on Twitter.
Good night. Thank you.
Not on Twitter. No jokes. Real
He's
shit.
heading in the same direction as Whitney Houston. You know what I mean? To the top.
Certainly not into a bathtub.
No.
Guys, come on. What the fuck? All right. That was a not clean joke.
It was a clean joke, actually.
This looks like a new name. Put your hands together for Ify Nwadiwe.
Yeah. Definitely a white guy. Oh, there's Ify.
So yeah, my name's Ify. It's actually short for Ify Nwadiwe, and that name is given to me because my dad comes from a little place called Nigeria, and decided to name me that even though his name is Chris Nwadiwe. And I'd always give him a lot of shit about it. I'd be like, Dad, why am I Ify Chukwude and you're Chris? He's like, Ify, I gave you this name because it is a traditional name from Nigeria. Everyone in Nigeria has a name like that. And I was like, dope. He's like, okay. But then I went to Nigeria and met my cousins Barbara, Michael, and my uncle Tupac. So this didn't make any sense. But my dad was weird. Like he would always dress me up like wherever we went. Like no matter where I went, I was super dressed up. If it was dinner party, in a suit. If it was a birthday party, I was in a suit. Slumber party, I was in a suit. But I grew up in the hood, so I just always looked like I had a court date. So I was like, who's this thug ass baby?
Fuck yeah. Ify Nwadiwe.
Ify, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it started with the most effeminate handshake with Moshe of all time.
That
Oh, that was
incredible.
cool. That was cool black shit you don't know about, dude. Fuck you talking about? That was just some old laid back pimping. Yeah.
That's nice. Just two Nigerian brothers saying hello.
Yeah, Ify and Moshe, some
Yeah.
classic Nigerian names. Actually, in Nigeria, they do a dance at their weddings where they pin money on the bride, and that feels extremely Jewish to me. So
Yeah,
I do
you
feel
know
like
what?
we're connected. Yeah.
Ify, how long you been doing stand-up?
About 3 years now.
Where at?
Just trying to get up anywhere, you know. I do some stuff at UCB. I try and get up at the store. You know, come here every Monday, everybody. You won't get up, you know, stuff like that.
Can you get Antonio Houston any stage time around town? Oh.
I love your style. You're a bigger guy. I don't know why we're both wearing boys' smalls right now.
He's got Urkel glasses, which is cool.
Yeah.
I fucking
Yeah,
dig
but
it,
what's
man.
dope about your look, actually, is that you're like full on 10 out of 10 hipster, but also you got like extreme like Hulk Hogan Python, so it's like it's as if daring someone to talk shit about your look, you know what I mean? You knock somebody out, you're like, did I do that? Yeah, I did that, motherfucker. That's an Urkel joke.
You worked at
Buff Urkel.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Right
Funny. I mean, you're funny, dude. We're friends. That's the laid back pimpin'.
I see.
But I've never seen you do stand up. When it came up, I was like, I hope you know that feeling. Yeah. I hope. Oh fuck! Don't let this be awful, because then I wouldn't be able to look at you anymore. And you were super funny. That was great.
good.
It
Yeah,
was really funny.
that's real shit.
Yeah.
With jokes.
Yeah.
He came up here with jokes and real shit, which is a winning combination.
What do you keep in the pocket that's in your T-shirt?
And, you know, love letters.
Love letters.
That's the UCB in him talking right now. A cute little reference like that.
Yeah.
That's what we talk about at the UCB.
Oh, really?
Yeah, love
I don't know
letters.
I don't know what it's like down there.
Do you need a veterinarian? Because those puppies are sick.
Damn.
Oh, boy.
Oh wow, that's
Weird.
a big bicep joke from Red Band, everybody. Come on.
Wait, Red Band, were you
The
literally
only thing
looking?
you should have done was made the puppy sound effect noise when you said it.
Yeah, were you looking at 101 joke book?
No, I actually heard. Actually, somebody I saw recently do that, like, but being serious, like, "Hey, do you know a number for a vet? Because these puppies are sick." But he was being 100% serious to it.
Damn. Because usually I only see you be creepy towards the female.
Yeah,
comedians.
that's
Hey,
That was nice, though.
new
you know.
me, man.
Kept
new,
it open.
New laws.
I thought that suit stuff was really cool because it almost brought a visceral imagery to me. Like I felt like I could smell the suit. You know what I mean? Like I felt like the suit didn't smell good, and
He wear it a lot.
yeah,
so
you wear it all the time.
It's like
Kind
a
of situation.
Fraser Smith type of suit. It's inside
so
baseball.
inside
baseball.
I liked it, man, and I like. Yeah, you're funny, dude.
Yeah, it's good.
You seem like the kind of guy that lays a book on the ground and opens it and just starts doing push-ups over the book.
Yeah, you seem like the type of dude that found Allah in prison, kind of a thing.
I love it, man. It's so funny. There was the suit thing, and then there's the Nigerian thing. Do you mostly talk about your dad? Or, I mean, do you talk a lot about that, mostly that type of culture stuff? Or?
What's
A little bit like when I started out, you know, I started doing more of my dad's stuff, and you know, I got a chance to do his accent, and he told me to stop. So you know,
You got to keep doing it then.
Yeah.
What about mom? What's mom's story?
Mom, she's from Louisiana, so she's Southern, not much other than I'm in the closet atheist with her because she's so religious.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So don't watch the podcast, Mom.
She trust me, if she's religious, she would not watch this show.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think
Also,
there's-
she's got to be real religious to think you have to watch a podcast. So living in the Stone Ages.
I think your dad wrote me once saying I won a lot of money.
That was great. Very good.
Yes.
That almost
can't
makes
believe I
up for
didn't
your
think
puppy
of
joke.
Yeah.
No, that was good.
I mean, that's the shitty part of being Nigerian, because I can't have a rich uncle who wants to give me money, but he'll never get past the spam filters.
Please tell me you do have a lot of material about that, because that's okay, cool.
Fun.
Yeah, you're
Iffy.
good.
Iffy, you
Glad
did
you're
it.
good.
You
And
killed.
he's an actor too. He's a sketch guy and improv.
What are you,
dude.
his agent?
Yeah. I'm Jewish, didn't I? Don't you know that? I represent people.
Now
I
I
represent
understand.
hip hop. I do it all, man.
The handshake makes a lot more sense
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It was like, do this for both of us.
No, I'm just.
I'm sure you guys have practiced that handshake numerous times at coffee shops in Los Feliz.
Well, it's a secret.
Los
It's a handshake
Feliz.
that often is done underneath a bathroom stall.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a homosexual situation.
He did say he was in the closet, but it was
Right.
about God, so
Yeah.
we'll count it.
I love it. Iffy, you did it. So fun. Ify Nwadiwe, everybody. He's on Twitter at Ify's Not Funny. That's IFYS Not Funny, all one word.
Wow.
IFYS.
Modest.
Yeah. Moshe, you just did Zoolander in Italy. Can
Yeah.
you talk about that?
Yeah, I can talk about it.
That was cool, right?
Yeah, I was the on-set writer, like punch-up guy on Zoolander for the past 3 months. I literally got back yesterday, so I'm a little actually spaced out. So you think I'm funny now. But it was great. Yeah, it was good. I was in the movie, too. I play an English chimney sweep.
I love it.
Or I should say I play Owen Wilson's lover. Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Zoolander 3.
Zoolander 2.
Zoolander 2.
Unless you know something I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. Who knows? It could be like a Kill Bill situation where they have to, it's so good they have to split it into 2 separate movies.
No, the movie's going to be super fucking funny. Yeah, it was great. Really good.
I love it. Excited.
I got to stare at Penelope Cruz. I mean, that was just great.
Did you creep her out?
At one point, I might have. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a dream.
No, it's one of your dreams?
Yeah.
Stick with me, kid.
I just want to creep out Penelope Cruz.
All you got to do is learn that handshake, and then when you meet her, just
Perfect.
give it to her.
Soft.
Pat's back, everybody. Pat,
Oh, good.
Pat, where'd you just go?
I just got this thing.
What's that?
This thing I left on my other guitar.
Thank God.
Fuck yeah. What does it do?
It's a tuner.
Oh, okay.
I got new. Doesn't matter. I got new strings.
We were talking
And
while you
so
were
they
gone.
go out of tune.
While you were gone, we were like, you know what? His guitar sounded a little out of tune. I hope he corrects that.
It sounded really out of tune. It sounded
But
pretty bad.
it'll be better now.
I pulled another name out of the bucket, everybody. Here we go. Put your hands together for Lou Varam.
Yep.
Oh shit. What's up, everybody? So I'm 23. I live here in LA, and the last girl I hooked up with was 31. I'm not bragging, but she was. That means that when she was off getting her master's degree, I was a Pokemon master. But you know, I used to be kind of picky. It's kind of changed my attitude towards women. I used to be kind of picky, and now gotta catch them all. So, yeah. I'm a little guy. I'm 140 pounds. Got a lot of attitude. And I realized the last time I was... Yeah, I do. I'm from Philly. Fuck yeah. I got a lot of attitude. And I realized the last time I was having sex with a girl, she's grabbing on me really tight, holding on really tight. And I realized it wasn't because she was that into the sex. She wasn't that into the sex. It's just to keep me from floating away, mostly. All right. But I don't get into that many fights. The last fight I got into, I was drunk. Okay, fine.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Are you gay?
I am not gay.
You're not gay.
No, he told you he used the word girl like 90,000 times, and
Yeah.
that's it.
I said
Just
girl
to make
once.
sure he could somehow offset those flip-flops by saying woman again and again. As a woman, as a man that fucks women, exclusively women, I like women. I'm a heterosexual man who likes women despite the sandals. Women.
Yeah. He did let us know, I guess. It's just
Yeah.
A lot to you, man. That's awesome.
I get the feeling that this women thing, that's not real shit.
no.
It's gonna keep making that.
He also said he brought a lot of attitude, and then he put the wing out.
A lot of attitude.
It's just like you gotta be careful with that because this is West Hollywood and you're sending the wrong message with hip checks.
Right, you're also kind of like hip hop kind of thing, but like with extra small shirt kind of situation.
Yeah.
And like the flip flop. There's a lot of mixed messages I'm getting. And then I love that you brought notes to a 1-minute set.
and then toss that shit down.
But bailed on him in like within like second 20. Was like, oh fuck it, I'm in the zone.
Yeah. He had a pre-planned
40 more seconds to go, baby. I can do this.
just so straight. Woo. Pussy all day, y'all. Oh, but and he threw the book down like quick because he had a hand motion that he had to do.
Right.
But in the notes,
It
obviously.
said no.
at
It was
this
his
point.
whole set, and then it said bracket hand motion, so he threw it.
Lou, where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Right. How long have you been out of Philly?
I guess like 3 or 4 months.
There it is.
3 or 4
There it is.
months.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Quite know how to stand.
No, I think that's okay, man. Look at you gotta just do you.
It's
you know?
How am I
okay.
gonna have any attitude if I don't get to put my hand on my
Right,
hip?
or if you don't get
I love-
a fuck. You know
love
what I
it.
mean?
That's what RuPaul said as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. It's all about attitude.
I feel
Better
like
than Ron Paul.
growing up in Philly, there should have been ample bullying that
Right.
took care of this problem.
Yeah.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Like, they
but
would've
every
been like-
time I'd just cry like a bitch and go to the principal's office and wouldn't have to do anything.
Fuck yeah.
What'd you grow up listening to?
Hip hop.
Yeah,
I went to an all black school. Fucking had to.
With the you started dressing like that when you moved here, or
Basically.
okay, so before you were like, oh, FUBU,
Well, I didn't
FUBU,
have.
FUBU,
There I
for
have
us
to
by
wear
you know, right.
baggier jeans and like a fucking hoodie all the time. And here
Right.
I get to fucking wear whatever I want. No one cares. It's great. LA is
Well,
cool.
we care. We're actually destroying you about it right now.
That's a valuable point.
No, but that I think that's cool. Actually, you know, yeah, I get it. I went to public school in Oakland, so I get like feeling like, oh, how do I be me and stuff.
It's L.A. though, you know. You can be a beautiful lady if you want to be a beautiful lady. Not that you do, obviously.
That's what I was
but
going for next.
You fuck a lot of chicks, obviously, so that's not what I'm saying.
I'm secretly a transsexual prostitute.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Barely secretly.
Oh, that's secret tranny music, everybody. We've had it ready and loaded for at any point if that ever comes up, and there
Always
it was.
have to be prepared.
Classically conditioned people to every time they hear that music.
How long you been doing stand-up?
Like 3 or 4 months ever since I got out here.
Oh, cool. All right.
And
You're
in Boulder,
fine,
some.
What's that, in Boulder?
In Boulder, Colorado. Yeah.
Oh, that's why the flip-flops.
Yeah, basically.
That's
It's
cool.
the white
That's
I
place
would
on
just
Earth.
straight up, I'm going to go ahead and straight up recommend you not wear flip-flops on stage ever again.
Noted.
It's probably a good plan,
Yeah.
actually. It's very...
I'm still gonna do this.
No,
can't
I think
help-
you should do that.
I like you need to own that.
I
That's
like
your
the-
thing.
Yeah, I like the juxtaposition between like kind of a wiggery dude and like a kind of like with, you know, the flared kind of
Sachet.
yeah,
Sachet.
but I just think this is a huge distraction. Like, you first of all, your toes are like they're finger-like, like they're
Yeah.
really they're long,
Very long.
and they
Oh,
see
God.
like
Oh,
they-
no, that's bad, dude.
Yeah.
That is bad.
I could
And
throw
I-
a tennis ball with that
I've
shit.
never seen the skinny jean into the flip-flop, so
Right.
look, kind of weird.
Look, man, if you don't cover up those feet, no dude's gonna fuck you like you want
That's
to.
true. Gay guys are very into nice.
That's what I was aiming
feet.
for. That's what I was aiming for.
But I'm not even talking shit about the outfit. I could, but I'm actually saying like I think it's a distraction as a comedian. Like I think that's bad. Like straight up, that's bad.
Yeah.
But it just immediately unless it's part of your thing,
It's not.
which is not. I say
Sock it, shoe it,
yeah.
move on.
Sock it, chew it, and move on.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what Lenny Bruce said.
Yeah.
You know?
And Judy Carter, by the
Bill
way.
Hicks. You know, in the
Some of
room.
my favorite comedians all said that same
Sock
thing.
it, chew it, and move on.
Fuck yeah, Lou.
That's
So,
our one advice.
Your parents are still alive.
No. One is, but one is dead.
All right.
And just for future reference, if someone asks that, as soon as you say one is, we assume the other one is probably dead. We're all like, well, what happened to the other one? Is she? Well, where's the other one? Different dimension? Oh no, she's dead. I got it. How do you pronounce your last name?
Varam.
Varam.
Varam?
Yeah.
Which one's still alive?
My dad is still alive.
What does he think about you doing stand-up?
I think he likes the idea.
As soon as Dad came up, he's like,
Who cares what my dad thinks? I don't need him anymore.
I was in college. I was pre-med, and
oh shit, you're pre-med?
Yeah, I was kind of really depressed, so I left, and I moved out here, and I started doing comedy.
Every great comedian story starts with, I got really depressed, and then I moved out here.
But not with I was pre-med. That,
No.
My heart broke a little bit. I was like, you should have stuck with it. But was that
Real
your dream?
shit.
Is it your dream to do comedy, or are you just hobbying, or what?
I've been watching comedy since I was a fucking kid. I basically grew up on it.
Fucking a kid.
Wow, what
the?
You were that's low, dude. Honestly,
Whoa.
Pennsylvania.
I wasn't a fucking kid.
Brian, I think you
You
just
got
I was-
Sandusky
Since
syndrome.
Since I was a young child.
Yeah.
And
I've been watching
I've been watching
comedy
like
since I was a
Carlin,
fucking
and
kid.
I was just like, all right, I fucking finally have to do this. And so I got up and I got a couple laughs in Boulder, and I was like, okay, I'm never doing that again. And I've never gotten booed off. Thank you. And I just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept coming back. And finally, more than just one group of giggly drunk girls in the back of the room were laughing.
had
so
to
I
be
kept
girls,
doing it.
didn't it?
Definitely fuck those chicks when the show ended.
Yeah, because my dick gets hard for girls.
Only had sex with, only had
Girls,
sex
I'm like,
with one
boing,
girl in
boing,
Boulder.
boing, you know what I mean?
I put it in the vagina.
Yeah, I'm
and
fucking
friction.
Give it on the doggy time.
right now-
doggy world. How do you say it? Doggy area.
Well, right
Yeah.
now,
Totally
right now I'm
gets
dating a
Deep
UCLA.
throat those tits.
Yeah.
You're dating right now. You're
I'm
dating.
dating a UCLA law student, and she's, you know, it's a lot because she tells her friends like, "What does he do? What does he do?" Oh, he's a comedian. What? And I'm not. I'm not a comedian. I'm
Right.
fucking doing
You're a
open
guy
mics
wearing
and
flip-flops.
going around. I'm wearing flip flops.
Dude, how sweet is her dick, though? I mean,
It's awesome.
this. By the
way,
this chick,
She's half Chinese, half Persian.
so much shaft.
Sounds good, honestly. That
Yeah.
sounds great.
That's
Yeah,
I
it's
love it.
cool.
You
That's
have this
awesome.
interesting way of holding the microphone where you literally like have your pinky
I don't mind
tucked
that.
underneath.
That I don't mind.
Pinkies
actually.
up.
I think it's cool. I do that
Like I'm
sometimes.
sipping tea in a fag parlor.
In a
Whoa,
what?
whoa, whoa, dude.
In a what?
Don't
What?
try and act like you don't like gay people now that we've called you gay.
It's
100
okay.
times.
I like the gays.
Did you say
I
a
appreciate
fag
all
parlor?
Of
You
the
like
gays.
the gays?
You like gays?
Fag parlor?
Get this bigot
I
out of
appreciate
here.
all of the
Get
gays.
this queer bigot out of here.
Yeah, I'm a self-hater.
Fag parlor?
I'm a self-hater. I hate myself.
That's
I
a
hate
great,
myself.
great gay impression. But what is a fag parlor? What is that?
It's
my favorite
basically
bar.
anywhere you go in London.
Anywhere you go in London?
Yes.
You mean like a smoking hall?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. A fag parlor? Is that?
Yeah, that's just the first thing I came
You
up
were
with.
riffing that. That's so cool. You were like doing free jazz or whatever. Like.
Do you want to see my jazz hands?
Ooh, just a fag parlor.
Have you been to London?
Once, when I was 13. This is the same trip I had my bar mitzvah on.
Oh, you're Jewish? I think you're a great
Half and
comedian.
half. I'm the
Congratulations,
child
man. Why didn't you say that at the beginning? This guy's got potential.
I'm half Jewish. I'm half Jewish, half Armenian.
Oh, okay. Well, this guy's got potential to grow body hair.
Yeah. Look for him at a comedy kiosk somewhere near you.
Buddy, you like stand-up
Come
comedy?
on. I have a joke for you.
Least athletic Uber driver.
Half price because we are friends.
What do you do for work?
Actually unemployed right now.
Hell yeah.
I just saved up some cash to pay for my rent and shit for a while. I wanted to keep doing this seriously.
What'd you do to save up cash?
Busboy, fucking, I worked at ArcLight. That sucked dick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you must have bag parlor. Then you must have loved it.
So let me,
The horse of truth, everybody. The horse of truth is out.
He can't. By the way, you can't say fucking without adding child or boy somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's really cool. You're dating a girl that's a law student.
yeah.
That's cool. I think you stick with that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, yeah, you need someone to support you throughout your life, right?
Yep. No, I don't.
That was the general you.
The royal you.
The royal you.
Royal you. You are needing a makeover.
Well, I love it, Lou. It was nice seeing you for the first time. Congratulations. Good luck on everything.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tony.
Stay on stage 3 months, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
3 months. It makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 months. Supposed to be.
Fuck yeah. There goes
Yeah.
Lou.
Dude, what's cool is everyone on the panel is going to get a blowjob tonight.
It's true.
Tony, you just put that name in your pocket for some reason.
Oh, how dare you.
Why
It's
would
right
you do
here.
that?
Lou Varam is on Twitter at Lou Legends, everybody. So if you want
Lou
to follow
Legends.
him, Lou Legends.
Yes.
Isn't Legends a shoe store?
Might be.
Yeah, I think there's a shoe
No,
store
I think
called
it's a
Legends.
fag parlor.
Well
God
done.
damn it.
But only with legendary homosexuals.
Look
like
who's coming
Oscar
out with the
Wilde and
I'm excited to have him over there hating now.
Yeah.
I feel like we finally broke you in the right way. You're in tune, if you know what I'm saying.
There it is. Fuck yeah. One more time for Lou Varam, everybody.
Yeah.
There he goes. 3 months in. Oh, we know this girl. She's been on a few times. Always funny. Put your hands together for Jessica Wellington, everyone. Here we go. The great Jessica Wellington. One of our favorites here. She's fun.
Hey guys, I've struggled for a long time, like where do I fit in, where do I belong? That being said though, I fucking love Hollywood, Like the other day, I saw a black guy pull up at a Trans Am and his radio transitioned from Spice Girls to Motley Crue. And I was like, I'm home. This is it. And moving to Los Angeles, I've been here 9 months, and I told myself I wasn't gonna become vain like a lot of Los Angeles girls are. Like that's not gonna happen to me. I'm not gonna do it. The other day I was watching something like that was really sad, and I started to tear up. My first thought was, oh my God, where's the mirror? Because I look really pretty when I tear up. So that's happening. We'll leave it there.
Ending it a sharp 43 seconds.
43 seconds.
Yeah.
Jessica Wellington. You've been on a few times.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I love this new Oompa Loompa thing you're doing with your hair.
She had enough time to finish the first guy's joke about his bipolar mom. I would have liked to hear that.
You did hear it. It was Rick. She's Rick Ross.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to hear it then.
Jessica, how long have you been doing stand-up?
3.5 years.
And how long have you been in LA?
9 months.
How's that going for you?
Really good. Like I've really been having a great time. I just finished my first movie, which was fun. It was like an independent film, but I got paid what?
Wow.
Yeah, no, is that a question? You got paid. What did you get paid? Yeah.
I got paid like what?
What did you get paid? Specific dollar amount. How much did you get paid?
It was $250.
Oh shit!
Boom. Dude,
Boom.
independent film.
And he wrote the part for me, which was awesome. And I've gotten 2 union vouchers, and I think I'm gonna get my 3rd.
Oh shit! You got a union voucher?
Yeah.
What's a union
voucher? You usually got to do extra work to get those and know somebody.
I mean, it's small, but I'm only here 9 months, so I'm super excited. And I think everything is like super exciting in LA.
I
So
love
even
that.
the little things. Like
You
whatever.
should be excited.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. We just have to make fun of you for it.
It's okay.
What do you do for work?
Well, I drive Uber and Lyft now, and I remember I was.
Did
in the
Lyft make you
military.
get that haircut? Yeah? Oh, I thought you were going to punch me in the face. I'm like, oh no. You just show the fist and then you use it. This is so scary.
You're really tan. It's very orange. Do you take off your shirt? Does it look like Garfield?
Okay, Brian went for it again, everybody.
My God.
He went for it on that one.
Yeah, you canceled out that awesome thing you did earlier.
Yeah, you were like
Right.
3 for 3, and
Yeah.
look what
They're
you
all
just did to your
animal
belly.
jokes with this
Yeah,
guy.
that is true.
Puppies, cats.
Whoa! God, I hate that.
I get
He
it,
just
guys.
shot himself, everybody. He's dead now.
I get it. Purple hair, orange, Oompa Loompa. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. Nuh-uh.
Got it.
No.
It wasn't even about you. We're making fun of
Don't-
Brian. The Oompa Loompa thing just hit you? What happened?
Don't get Lou Varam attitude on us.
Varam attitude.
I really was just thinking about her tan line because I bet her boobs are bright white because you've been walking in the sun so much.
You know what?
that's
I'll
a great
disagree.
point, Brian.
I'll bet Jessica.
That should really help her comedy.
I'll bet Jessica's the kind of girl that goes to like a nude beach or
Oh.
something like that and goes all the way. Jessica, how close am I to the truth?
I mean, I would. I do have a show idea that I want to like host in pasties.
Okay.
I'm down.
Yeah, because I
Brian wants to be the pasties.
Yeah.
because it started in Sacramento where they try to tell me like women aren't funny naked, and they say especially plus size women. So I was like, well, fuck you.
It's Northern California. It's some Northern California shit. Especially naked. It's dope. It's good.
All right, that's cool then.
Yeah. But what do you mean? Let's go back to the premise of the statement.
That's what Jerry
Someone
Lewis
wants.
said.
What's that?
That's what Jerry Lewis said. He said
Oh.
women aren't funny naked.
Naked. Yeah.
Naked.
No.
Well, pull
but
a tit out and tell us a joke. Let's hear it.
Oh my God, Brian, do you hear that sound that happened?
You know what I heard? I heard women are funny while I'm slowly jerking off underneath this computer. Wait,
I heard that too.
Hold on. Whoever said to you women aren't funny naked? That's
In
what does that even
Sacramento,
mean?
was
No
the
one's
governor?
who's funny naked?
Well, men. I mean, people.
Men are classically funny in the nude.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
don't
don't
even have
get
to
it.
say
It was a sketch that we were doing that we were wrapped in saran wrap, and I said, "Well, I'll do it," and they're like, "No, we're gonna have the guy do it." And I was
Oh.
like, what the hell? I don't understand. It would be just the
Because
same.
it could be demeaning to do it to a woman, but to a guy.
Oh, actually, yeah, I get that. Actually,
Well,
I mean, I don't support it, but I get why that. I understand that.
Because they
Own
say
it.
that you're sexualizing the woman, but
Right.
you do it with a guy, it's like,
Looks ridiculous.
look at this fucking loser.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at this smashed dick and balls. What a fucking douche.
And you were offended that you couldn't be the one wrapped in the
yeah.
saran wrap?
So I wrote my own sketch where I ended in saran wrap, and it fucking killed.
It killed.
Yeah, it was really good. And then on my white trash show, I didn't wear pants.
We all have one.
Yeah, you're from Sacramento. I get the feeling every show's a white trash show.
By which I mean my show.
Yeah.
You had white pants that what?
I just wore like a long shirt with no pants, and I mooned them as I left. And then I did strip prov, and I wore the tassels, and the girl taught me how to do it. So I did that.
You know, I
Strip prov.
Multi-skills. That's something I think a lot of the comedians need to learn here.
Yeah.
Don't just let it stop with comedy.
Yeah, that's like the Sacramento trifecta you just named over there. It's incredible.
I always wondered what Angelica from the Rugrats did when she grew up. And it turns out, moved to Sacramento, started doing some weird-ass shows.
I don't really get the reference, but I assume it, yeah, that she looks like a cartoon character that you know.
The hair.
How old are you?
I don't really know the Rugrats.
Yeah. How old are you, Pat?
27.
Okay. It's a different generation, I think.
Right.
You're not Rugrats?
No, I was a heterosexual male by the time Rugrats.
Yeah, I
came
wasn't
out.
no gay motherfucker, child-ass, gay-ass child in a fag parlor watching Rugrats and shit.
I was a little kid with a UCLA law student.
Hell yeah.
Chinese Persian girlfriend.
Hell yeah, I was busy watching G.I. Joe and get my dick wet.
Yeah. All the kids I was fucking was chicks, you know? Oh. My bad. I think it's nice that she's taking abuse for Lou still.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, we kind of like her. Let's just make fun of the last guy again.
Why didn't you finish? Why didn't you do another joke? Why'd you stop? Is it because the second joke didn't do as well as you wanted, and you decided to stop, or did what happened?
I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I'm not. I'm really asking because that was the only I was trying to think of. Because you're funny, I've seen you before. You're good, but I was trying to think of some sort of critique, I mean, you know, to not finish a 1 minute set, it's kind of like what happened.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's all. I mean, I'm looking. I think
Yeah.
you're great, but I'm saying.
No, I do have more jokes, but
She's
I was
got a
afraid I
great
wasn't
45
gonna.
seconds.
I was afraid I wouldn't be able to do anything in 15 seconds.
Right.
Like, I don't know if I would have been able to fit anything else in there.
You could have pulled out one titty with a tassel on it.
Yeah. It takes no more than 5
Yeah, and
seconds.
everybody would have been like, "That is the shit. They're wrong in Sacramento. You're funny, naked."
I would like to ask you guys, like, I have one opener that I do, like my first thing that I do, and I find whenever if I don't open with that I don't get I don't catch them, you know, and I don't want to always I want to find something else that's just as good as that, you know. Do you know what I mean?
100%. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Is that the question? Do you know what I mean?
What?
No, it's a quandary, especially because you have a look, you have a
Yeah.
super extreme look, and so everybody when you step on stage, they want you to fucking pop
Explain.
that cherry. Yeah.
I start off talking about myself, and then
But how long you'd say 3 years?
Mhm.
3 years seriously?
yeah.
I mean, you'll get another opener that will pop that. I used to have an opener that was about my haircut, and I fucking realized at a certain point I was gonna have to keep the haircut for the whole
keep the joke.
And then I was like, so I deliberately got a new haircut because I was like, I don't want to be 50 with like a fucking Hitler Youth haircut that was cool in 2000 and still be like,
George McFly style.
Yeah, and I forced myself past that on purpose because I just felt like I was, it was people were starting to call me. It was called I would call it the Gitler, the gay Hitler. That was the gay Hitler cut. It was a whole thing about being Jewish. And
My
so
opener used to be, fellas, you ever jack off just because you see a napkin laying around? That's a rhetorical question. Now my openers, when I was a kid, I was diagnosed with AIDS, and wait, sorry, what's that called where you just blurt stuff out randomly?
One thing.
AIDS. That's what it's called.
One thing I know a lot of people try is they'll take their closer and put it as their opener for a while and mix
You guys
it
want me
up.
to do more jokes?
But that just to get you out of that.
Yeah, I think I'm getting stuck in a rut.
I like that you said, I have a question. You know, I always do the same opener, which is I start with the same joke. Like, we weren't sure what an opener was.
No, at first I actually didn't know what you meant. I was like, "You have openers?
Right.
Like,
She brings a
you're bringing
opener
people
with
on the
her."
road to like hold your pasties?" Or like, I think that
You just gotta try.
Maybe it's that you think. Maybe it's what I said. Maybe I'm reinforcing that bad habit in you. You think that because you have a wild look, you've got the purple hair and piercings and stuff, that you owe the audience an explanation. But if you're funny enough, then you probably don't. You just get up and tell some jokes, and then you know what I mean. Like if you're doing a TV spot or something, maybe do the I got crazy haircut thing. But maybe you don't. maybe do that. Do your closer as your opener. See what happens.
And just keep writing. And the real trick is just trying something else in the opening spot when you're doing real shows. You know what I mean? You just have to like let go and move it somewhere else.
Do drugs. Like I do drugs and do weird things that I never do, like swim with the dolphins and eat mushrooms, and shit like that always has something funny that comes out of it. You have to do things.
Hold on, are you giving her advice on how to come up with new jokes?
No, I mean like to
Do drugs.
to like
That's great. I've got a problem. I feel a little overly dependent on my opener. Do you have any suggestions? Yeah, you should do drugs.
Yeah.
You should eat mushrooms
Yeah,
with
take
dolphins.
drugs. They do drugs.
That's where all the good openers
I don't
are
think it'll
created.
help with the opener thing, but like drugs are really fun. You should just do drugs.
It's a recommendation for everybody, even if you're not doing comedy. Drugs.
I mean, if you're stuck with the same jokes and you feel like you're not writing anything new, you have to switch up your life a little. So do shit that you don't.
Yeah, I'm
normally
writing.
do.
Those two are the newest things I've got since I've been here, and they do fine in the middle. I always do the same shit in the beginning, always.
You're probably just comfortable. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
you just keep doing new jokes or whatever jokes. Start opening every time with a different joke, even if it's that same different joke. Eventually, in your mind, it'll be like, I don't depend on that opening joke. It's just a matter of getting comfortable in your own skin, telling jokes.
Yeah, it's a hard thing it's hard to realize that like most of the shows you do don't really matter. Like I would always be like I would do the same set that I knew would kill when I was new at comedy. Like, and then I was watching my buddy Brent Weinbach. This was in San Francisco at the Punchline. And he would be on stage at the Sunday night showcase, was like the holy grail of comedy at the Punchline. So everybody would do the same 7 minutes for years and years. And then I saw Brent was just go up and start fucking around and doing sketches and just not giving a fuck. And I realized, like, of course, this doesn't matter. The show's not important. Like, so then I just started going up and fucking around. And that's when I kind of cracked open as a comedian, when I stopped trying to worry about killing rather than worrying about, like, having a good time. Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That
makes sense to me.
I mean, it's a very Comedy Store attitude too. It's like get up there and fucking let yourself.
No one
blossom.
of importance is here. I mean, that's he's right. That's 99% of the shows you'll do your entire life. If these 20 people don't like you, you still have the same exact chance of being famous and successful. Nothing against you guys, but fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And even if they are important, even if the head of Comedy Central's here, I mean, well, that's bad. That's a bad example. You know what I mean? Like, there's always, you're never going to ruin your career over one set unless,
That's so
drop
hard.
a hard
Like, as a
M-bomb.
comic, I want people to like me. Like, I don't want you guys to hate me.
You got to stop
Aw,
caring about
that's
that.
adorable.
The less you care, the more they'll like you.
Everybody here agrees you are the funniest softball player that we have on the show. And
yes.
we love you for it. There she goes, Jessica Wellington,
All right, thank you,
everybody.
guys.
Yeah. She's on Twitter at the Duchess_101.
The
The Duchess_101.
Thank God you tuned that thing. Totally worth it.
Thank you.
So much better. Pat, how you doing over there?
Doing good.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
it.
Let's keep it moving along, everybody. Oh, wow, we know this lady, too. Put your hands together for Robin Ryan, everyone. Robin Ryan.
I thought I had a pretty normal childhood until I saw the movie Ray. And there's a scene in there where he detoxes from heroin. And I left the movie with my friends, and they were so upset by it. And I was like, you guys, that's just like Tuesday. Because my mom was now calling drug counselor. And I would just go to her office, and there would be just somebody detoxing from heroin pretty much every day of the week. I went to an AA meeting every day of kindergarten because my mom was an alcoholic. And my friends would bring books to school, like Hop on Pop or One Fish, Two Fish. And I would bring the AA Big Book. And so they would read stories like One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. And mine would be like, Step 1, I admit I'm powerless over my disease. Yeah. Anyway, thanks. That's my time. Not really.
Yeah, 47 seconds.
She beat it out.
Oh, yeah.
You look very tan, like if you were to take off.
Oh, my God. It's not the same person, Brian. It's not the same person. How
I
dare
have
you?
quite a tan on this arm.
Why? What do you do
followed
on that?
Jessica last time, didn't
I
you?
have followed Jessica, yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
and we're neighbors, and we came from Sacramento together. And not
That's
together,
fucked
but-
up.
Yeah.
So random.
Okay.
I don't even see what the connection is. I don't know what we're doing right now, but it's making me very uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
It was like, hey, you followed her last time. This is a real thing with the tits and the. That's great.
Yeah, it is sort of crazy.
Yeah.
You
She always brings her as her opener.
That's
is
right.
She's my opener.
I'm having a hard time with my opener.
Yeah.
She always has the same opener.
Yeah. Any
then this-
advice for her on
This
that?
thing just folds into itself, and it's an inception.
Fuck yeah.
Also, you didn't finish your set.
Yeah, I had a couple seconds left.
Yeah, you and
Yeah.
Jessica do everything the same.
I know.
It's
Not a lot.
incredible.
Not everything. Not everything.
What buffet did you guys meet at?
That's fucked up.
Fuck you guys.
Okay.
You fucking
hold on.
pussies.
Tony, last time. Hold on.
Hey,
last time you said.
You
last
pieces
time,
of
Hold
shit.
on.
Carrot Top's 10 minutes down the street. Take
Wait
the
a
fucking
minute.
drive.
Last time
Wait,
you said.
Carrot Top is 10 minutes down the street?
No, he's not. He's not. No.
Bring the big
Son of a
scissors
bitch.
back. It's funny every time.
Last time you said, what KFC did you guys meet at?
Yeah.
Which just proves one thing. If I made the switch from KFC to buffet, that means you guys got bigger.
You know how
Since
we
the last time you were
Get
on.
a new opener,
Buffet
Tony.
is an unlimited amount of trips, so
Do the same insult every
spin
time.
it right back at you.
No, you know how Tony was able to switch it from KFC to buffet is he did drugs in the interim.
Right. Now,
Expanded his
Dolphin.
mind. What other sort of places do people eat? Perhaps a buffet, indeed.
That's more food.
There's more
actually.
food there. Oh, they got him on this
Bringing it
DMP.
bigger.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Robin, I like your style. Now you work with special. What is it
Yeah,
again?
I taught a special day class last year.
How special were there fucking
Oh
kids
my
there?
god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't want to be the bad guy here, but are we saying she works with retarded people?
No, I think we're saying she fucks retarded children.
Definitely
Oh,
not.
well.
No.
No, that's Lou
No,
Varen's.
yeah, that's. The
Oh,
other name.
okay. Everybody forgot that. thought there.
No, they were pretty violent.
Oh, really? They were violent?
Yeah, like just towards me. Just
Oh,
towards
wow.
me.
Why? How come?
Because they could get away with it.
Not all of them were. Look how well behaved Pat Reagan's being right now.
Wait a minute. I'll do the Pat
I
Reagan
remember you were here
jokes.
tonight.
So you got beat up by retarded kids?
Yeah, they were pretty violent. Okay, a great example is a kid came up to me like 6 weeks before school ended, and he said, "You're so lucky I'm in your class." And I was like, "Why, dude?" And he was like, "I don't scream at you, I don't hit you, and I don't throw desks at you." I was like, "Oh, fuck, it's
That is a
true."
good student.
I know.
And a very articulate retarded person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His IQ was 170, and he
Right.
just likes the easy way, I guess.
He's lazy.
Yeah.
A lazy genius.
Yeah.
Interesting. And when these kids would attack you, did you notice that they were stronger than a normal kid if a normal kid attacked you?
Some of them, because they were so big. They're like a third grader, like this tall and like pretty good sized girl. Yeah.
Good sized girl.
Good sized girl. Yeah.
Oh, Lou's out. I think that was just Lou laughing in the back.
Yeah. Lou remembers that he's gay.
Oh, there he is up there. Just so we know for future poking.
And,
Yeah.
and what do you do now?
It's summer, so nothing.
Wait,
Nothing.
they just let the retards roam free during the summer? That sounds dangerous to me. Someone's got to look out for these little monsters.
Exactly.
No, they-
Especially with SJ's dog on the loose.
Yeah.
This is callback
I-
city tonight, guys.
I actually quit, so I don't have a
You
job.
quit? Oh, you
I
quit?
Yeah.
How come?
Because I was asked to.
Oh, you got
Wow.
fired. That's
Oh,
cool.
no.
What a nice positive spin, though.
I
That's
know,
awesome.
I know.
I quit. My boss told me I didn't work there anymore.
Yeah,
how
Robin.
that works,
Robin,
right?
we've just been getting too many complaints from the kids. Mostly, they're complaining that you don't let them eat a never-ending amount of Twinkies, and
No,
but these kids are
actually, the
bastards.
reason written down was that my bulletin boards weren't pretty enough.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I was like, never mind.
To
the
be
fact
fair, your
Uh-huh.
bulletin boards are dog shit.
they were pretty bad. They
Yeah.
were pretty bad.
No,
but
I
didn't.
know.
But like,
You were thinking, these fucking retards aren't going to notice,
they can't read it anyways.
Yeah.
you know? And then You get that one uppity fucking tardo who's like, this doesn't look good.
Excuse me, madam. I don't throw my desk at you. I do not yell at you, but I would like to lodge a complaint about the state of your bulletin board.
This color combination
If
does
you-
not do it for me.
If you need me, I will be in the fag parlor having tea.
Eating peanut butter by the pound.
Fuck yeah. So, Robin, what do you think you're going to do now? What do you want to do?
I applied for another district just because I need to have a job.
Is there
Okay, I got
something-
some advice.
Okay.
Don't come on podcasts and talk about your job fucking with retarded kids, because someone will hear it and you'll straight up get fired.
I don't use my real name.
Okay. You don't think they'll be able to piece it together? Do you not talk to your coworkers?
No.
Do you,
No,
do you forget
okay.
that there's 3 different cameras in here recording you in HD and 4K?
Oh, I don't use my real face either.
They won't recognize her.
I have yet to meet another teacher that knows what a podcast is.
Well,
And that's what's wrong with education today.
Yeah.
Real shit.
I love
Yeah.
podcast.
But all our students do. I love WTF. Did you hear we got Obama? What a get. What a get. It's crazy. It's really become its own art form.
Very funny misanthrope.
I like his pathos. I like his process. And I like his kittens. I also have a lot of kittens.
Robin, you said you applied for a new district. Is there like a hot retarded district that is better than the other districts? Like, is there some?
Yeah, that's a good question, because I think we're all pretty aware that you move a little north of here.
Right.
The Bakersfield area has top-of-the-line retards.
Absolutely.
It's 70% of the population.
Do you guys know this is actually real shit? That I used to be in a class like
I read
what
your
you
book,
teach.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to straight up be in class where everybody else was retarded except for me, and at a certain
Because
point,
of behavior, right?
yeah, because of
Yeah.
behavior, and I sort of got lost in like the special ed system, and then at a certain point you look around, and you go like, oh shit, like maybe I am retarded.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
maybe this is all a weird
Right.
elaborate illusion that I think
Right.
I'm intelligent.
It can happen. I learned recently that you can wake up and somebody's just bipolar all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And
One day, right?
yeah,
one
yeah,
day.
it just strikes you in the night, right when you least expect it.
I had that same I'm surrounded by retards realization the first time I came to the world famous comedy store. I did
It's
the
very
open
similar
mic.
to being in.
Very confusing.
I love it.
Well, yeah. God bless you for working with kids. Yeah, I mean that's good. That's
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah. Any crazy success stories? Like anybody ever like do anything special?
Is Moshe the only one that beat it?
I'm the only one that got out.
No, actually,
I'm the only one that ever dropped that extra chromosome and
They're like,
took it
"Whoa."
to the next level.
like I'm done. No, I mean, just sometimes kids are placed in the wrong placement. So I had a girl, her IQ was like 145, and she was in my class because she was just a big behavior problem. So
Did the
Yeah.
bug just fly out of you?
That's pretty fucking
we got a
scary.
Pat and his guitar.
Jesus.
I love she's insulting Pat. Give her bonus points.
Fuck yeah. Points,
I mean,
points.
If I'm giving you a critique on the set, I would say if you're going to go into the big book thing, you should say something funny about that. Well, I'm not. That sounded really asshole, but I didn't mean it like that. I mean, like, you did the setup and that was funny. You know, everything, one fish, two fish, and then I would bring the fucking AA big book. Ha ha ha. They would say, you know, hop on pop, and then I would read. There should be a punchline there. It shouldn't just be like, I'm powerless over drugs. It's like, that's not a punchline. That's just stuff that's in that book.
Okay.
So something, right?
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
some fun.
A
something.
rhyme that has to do with addiction or something.
Okay.
Or, you know, yeah, I'm powerless over alcohol, asterisk and pen mark, you know, this is, you know, Helix's last day on Earth. Or, some little note that some junkie wrote to himself before he killed himself.
Okay.
It's something, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, take it
Yeah.
to that sort of,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love a good junkie's about to kill himself.
Who doesn't?
Oh, my childhood. Kids about to
Fuck
kill
yeah.
themselves.
Well, Robin. Aw, it got sad there at the end,
That's
everybody.
Okay. That's okay.
Not Robin Ryan, by the way. If anyone can tell us her real name, please send us the information. We need to contact the school district before.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I love the idea of all the teachers at her school, like looking at the video feed of this, going, it looks exactly like her. She's talking about the bulletin board, but
Her name's Robin.
her
though.
name's
That's not
Robin.
her.
I mean, what can we do? It's not her. It's not her. And maybe that's what happened. Maybe they saw the fucking video feed of you doing this podcast, and they were like, "We need a reason to fire her." I don't know. How about the fucking bulletin board excuse? And that's how you got canned.
That bulletin board sounds like a great reason.
Yeah.
Put borders on your pictures. Whatever
This
it
is
was.
the retarded person that is a member of the board of directors of the school district to have equal
They
representation.
move up. It's a pecking order. You got to earn your way to the top. I'm the principal here.
Robin Ryan, there she goes.
Thank
Good job,
you.
Robin.
Good work, Robin.
Robin Ryan is Robin Ryan 200.
From KFC all the way to the buffet.
That's right.
Unbelievably inappropriate.
Yep. I'm not nice sometimes. Fuck yeah, live audience. How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Squeeze one more up here real
Cargo
quick.
shorts in the front row. I like it.
This looks like a new name. Elise Lynn.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Hey, my name is Ellis, like the island. This is my first time here performing at the Comedy Store. Don't worry, I didn't have to quit my day job to be here. It's kind of hard to quit when I already got fired the day before April Fool's Day. So when my boss told me that today's your last day, I thought he was joking, but he wasn't. Aside from being fired recently, another fun fact about me is that I completed 8 years in the Navy, which I know is really hard to believe, because a lot of people are like, but you're Asian, you can't be a sailor. Shouldn't you be a ninja? Yeah, I should be a ninja and taking the unconventional route. The Navy took me to this place called Kyrgyzstan. Has anyone heard of it? If you haven't, Kyrgyzstan is an ex-Soviet country, also known as the continent of Central Asia. It's actually a beautiful country. You should all go check it out. The worst part of it is having to share a closet-sized room with a roommate and a shopaholic roommate. Like, she kept buying stuff. One day she dragged in a 50-inch screen TV, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she says, don't worry about it. It's not going to be your way. I'm going to mount it over my bed. So I'm like, all right. And then, well, she got sent home for a TBI, traumatic brain injury.
Oh my God. A special one.
Wait a minute. That wasn't a bear.
That didn't sound like a bear.
What was the bear doing with a gong?
Wow. That sound effect was so special, Robin Ryan wants to teach it right now.
I just love the idea that as soon as you got on stage, Red Band was like, gong, sound effect, gong, sound effect. Please go over your time.
She's Asian, can't talk about her white titties. Better get a gong sound effect.
Fuck yeah. Wow, 8 years in the Navy, huh?
Brutal.
That's crazy.
Did you ever have children with a Persian man by chance?
No,
No?
I
Okay.
can't say I have.
So did you say this is your first time ever doing stand-up comedy?
Just here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You've been doing open mics and stuff?
A couple, yes.
Okay. I thought Ellis Island, right, some sort of immigrant joke I really wanted there. You know what I mean? I know that's racist just because you're obviously not an immigrant, but I just to figure, like, you know, didn't you want that Ellis Island? There needed to be, or, you know, boat, fresh off the boat, Navy situation, something like that.
Do you always say the pronunciation of your name, or you just said it because he said it wrong?
Yeah, I'll say Ellis, like Ellis Island, people pronounce it wrong.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So you don't usually say that during your stand-up comedy performances?
Because it helps people remember.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
Well, thank God. I'll never forget. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that was interesting.
Interesting for sure. Where are you from?
I live in Costa Mesa right now, but I grew up in Arcadia.
Wow.
Hadia.
Yikes. The Deep Valley. Rough.
Somebody just say "love Asians" from the audience.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Whoa, I bet.
That's a yes.
Wow,
Was there a goat?
Were you trying? That guy was trying to not out himself. He's like, love Asians.
Sounded like there was a goat who's into Asians, which is cool. Not going to judge him for that.
I mean, I want to know more about the Navy, obviously. I think
Yeah.
that's obvious. Like, I don't, I mean.
So I thought you would go into like lesbian jokes or the other things we actually assume about people in the Navy.
Yeah, it felt, I wanted you to get in there,
What
you
did
know what I
you-
mean?
what
Getting
did-
those gears of that boat, I felt like you were up on the poop deck, and I wanted you in the fucking the pump chamber, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Tell us about being a potato peeler or whatever it was that led you there.
What did you do in the Navy?
I was a personnel specialist, so paper pusher.
Okay, maybe stay on the surface. Actually,
Yeah.
maybe don't.
In that case.
Yeah, we want to. No, but there's got to be something funny about that too. Like getting in there. I felt. How long have you been doing comedy?
Like 3 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Again, it's all the advice is hard to give here because it's like
At
keep
3
going.
months, it's all
Yeah.
The advice is just always go up as much as you can
Right.
and keep working it out, and you'll learn, obviously more about your cadence and beats and things that you have to do. You got to work on your bass.
Well, he's right about that, though.
It's
Absolutely,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, I felt the one thing I would say is it felt like a little bit like you were reciting your jokes, and not like having you were just saying them instead of like having fun and kind of doing your thing. But then you're 3 months, so of course you're not fucking.
Like I used to write bits, and I would literally include every single word that I might say in the bit, as opposed to letting it kind of naturally come out. But it's something that you'll learn in time. In 3 months, if you were doing good, we would murder you.
No.
How long have you been out of the Navy?
Well, I'm a reservist.
Oh.
Okay, well, but answer the question anyway. Don't hold back.
I am still currently in the Navy.
Wow. So, any...
Why did you join the Navy?
I was curious. I just wanted, to have what I thought.
Yeah.
About women? What do you mean?
So was Lou Varam.
Yeah, curiosity killed the woman that eats cats. That's crazy. That you were curious?
I just thought they make it sound so exciting. And
Yeah, they do. And then they just handed you a fucking stack of files. Yeah. We got an Asian lady coming. Here you go. Paperwork. You got good handwriting? Here you are.
We're going to Kyrgyzstan. Enjoy paperwork while you're there.
So literally you got swept up in the promotional videos like, you come to the Navy. See the world. See the world. Have adventure. And then you got there and they were just like pushed a filing cabinet at you?
Yeah, it was a little bit disappointing.
Fuck yeah. Wow. Yeah.
I'd want to shoot, torpedoes out of a submarine if I joined the Navy.
Did you still have to, do the push-ups and shit?
Oh, yes, we do. Actually, I got sent to, combat training school. The whole thing. I had to shoot, an M16, all of that.
Wow. Did they teach
That's right, Grunt. You get down there and get that Post-it note and put it on the refrigerator right now.
Interesting.
What? I mean, if they're going to make you a paper pusher, is the goal of teaching you how to shoot a machine gun just to continue the American tradition of mass shootings in public places?
Or did you flunk out of the combat part? They were just like, we
Right.
think maybe you might be better suited just sitting at this desk for a while.
We got your results from the driving portion of the...
Oh, come on.
I mean, I can just tell. But seriously, all racial stereotypes aside, I guarantee you're a bad driver. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
I mean,
No, I've
how many accidents have you been in this week?
0. Actually, someone rear-ended me last week.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Were you going somewhere?
Well, the weird part was
Sure.
they rear-ended me from the front, though. That was weird.
Wouldn't be the first person in the Navy to get rear-ended, if you know what I'm saying.
Somebody just perked up. What's his name? Purple shirt. I got something. The thing where you go, have you ever heard of Kyrgyzstan? I hate that. Why? Who cares if, you know what I mean? They know it's a country. Just fucking tell us the interesting-ass information. What are you going to get if somebody's like, yes, I have heard of Kyrgyzstan? And you're like,
Well, in that case,
good.
everyone else be quiet. This joke is for you, sir.
I just think it's a bad habit that you could break now, that whole rhetorical question thing. Unless there's some purpose to it, that's a pet peeve that I have. I'm sure I've done it, and Steven still probably do it.
It's something that I think a lot of beginning comics do. It tries to make it seem like it's conversational, but you will get used to doing that then, and then every joke starts with has anyone else ever worked in a restaurant? And it's like, who cares?
And
fuck that audience.
And I've seen comedians who wait for the answer. Have
Yeah.
you worked in a restaurant? No one answers because the audience isn't lively, and they're like, no, have you worked in a restaurant? Finally, somebody, yes. Okay, well, I used to work in a restaurant. What I noticed is no, there's nothing that happened.
The person that rear-ended you, did they look exactly like you when they got out of the car? Were you just like, sister, is
This
that
is an
you?
American hero.
Yeah.
She did fucking paperwork for some of the people that sacrificed themselves for this country.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
File away.
Wouldn't it be cool if you opened up your bag and that dog came out and the guy lost earlier?
With 2 big
Yeah,
bite
you know what
marks.
I think would be cool is if she opened up her bag and an American flag came out. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you so much. Alice Lynn, everybody.
I'm kind
3 months into the game.
I'm kind of concerned that our military is still using papers. Why shouldn't it be on computers at this point?
Well,
Hey, I will say though, for 3 months she was funny. That was
absolutely.
that was
One
right
more
on the
time
right
for
track.
Elise Lynn, everybody. Please give it up for us so that she doesn't come back next week with
Ellis.
a machine gun and
She
kill
is
us
trained.
all. Hell yeah. Guys, this is the part of the show where our 2 regulars go up. Every single week they do a brand new 60 seconds. They write it, they perform it. We do it every week. Put your hands together for your first regular. She dropped out of the University of Florida after doing Kill Tony for the first time. She's been writing and performing a new minute of comedy for 2 years now, every single fucking week. It's Kimberly Congdon, everybody. Put your hands together for her.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk still about this Confederate flag, whether it should go up or stay down. And my whole thing on it is, like, who gives a fuck, you know? I feel like we have way bigger fish to fry. There are things we need to worry about more, like there are so many homeless children in America, corporate welfare, the fact that married couples have joint Facebook accounts. What the fuck is that? I feel like every time I see a couple with a joint Facebook account, it just it poses one question: which one of you cheated? It's exactly. And like, what's gonna happen when you do get that divorce that you need? Like, is someone gonna get the Facebook on nights and weekends? Are you guys gonna start splitting your likes? That's all I have.
Fuck yeah. The new Facebook joint chunk.
Yeah. First of all, shout out to the guy who wooed for the Confederate flag.
Or against the Confederate flag?
We're not even sure
I
which one
couldn't
it was.
tell if it was the yay they're fighting against.
It was like
or
a Dukes of Hazzard woo, though.
Yeah,
so I
right,
think it
right.
was.
It was a country will.
Yeah, it was like Ric Flair, like, woo, we got this. Woo! You could just tell they didn't like the first 2 comics, is what I'm saying.
I didn't know that there was such thing as a joint Facebook account.
Oh, it's the worst.
My parents had
It'll
it.
be like Brian and Cindy Smith,
So-
and then they'll comment on their friends. Like one of them will comment and say like, "Oh, this is a beautiful picture, Carly," and then they'll have to put like from Sandy because you don't know which one's writing.
Oh my
It's
God.
I've seen it too where they go, oh, and Brian says, and then you're like, let Brian speak
My
for
parents
himself.
not only have a joint Facebook, but they also have joint email. So it's like Gary and Mary at Gmail.
Is that really their names?
Gary and Mary? For real?
All right.
And they
The
both,
rifles.
Wow.
they both check it?
Hi,
yeah.
Gary Redband. Nice
Yeah,
to meet you. My kid fucks dolphins. I'm happy about it.
He does drugs. It's real mind expansion stuff.
His mama's got the whitest titties you ever seen.
Yeah, I did drugs. I thought about setting up my own email account, but I can't be that wild. You know what I mean? I'm an old dog.
I asked them, and they were like, "We hate Facebook, but we wanted to see my nephew's photos, so they just made one together just so they can access it." But you're probably talking about people our age that
Yeah,
have
there's
it.
people, a lot of people my age that just have one, and the middle name's N.
So do
Like
you keep
Ann?
your account if you get a joint one, or does it like?
Oh no one's allowed to have their own account when you have a joint one.
Wow.
No, here's what I'll say about the line. The best line by far was, it begs the question, who cheated? I really feel like I've heard that before, and I think you should, before you say it on stage, like try to find if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I might just be thinking that because it was so. Sometimes it's something so clever you think that must be.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Maybe
that
you
felt.
follow me on Twitter.
That could be. Maybe it got retweeted. I definitely don't follow you, but it could maybe got retweeted into my. That could be because I feel because that's a genius line, and I hope that I'm wrong because that's a genius line.
I did have the same moment, but it was because I liked your post on Facebook earlier today about that, because I as well have a couple friends where they're in a couple page, and I always just hide that friend because
So sad.
Yeah.
It's like you share everything in your life already. Just have your own social media.
yeah.
That's the most millennial thing that's ever been said.
Just, if you don't have one, just have some dignity. Have your own social media. Have that presence. Have your own Insta. Have your own Snapchat. Be a human being.
And there she goes, everybody, with
So
a new
epic.
55 seconds of material. Kimberly Congdon.
Yeah.
There she is. Joint Facebook account. Your last regular, doing a new minute. She is on the show every single week for 2 years. And, yeah, so fun, so goofy. It's the stylings of Sarah Wineshank, everybody. Here she is.
If you're a guy with gauged ears, I don't want to engage with you. Guys with gauged ears never can gauge my lack of interest. Talking to them is always a stretch, which is probably why they should spend less time enlarging their earlobes and more time enlarging their frontal lobes. I don't recommend sizing them up, because guys with gauges are constantly ready for the next size up. If I don't want to talk to them, I know what to do, and that's pull the plug. All right.
50 seconds of ear gauges.
Okay.
I imagine at the 2-year mark you have to start like playing with the space a bit. You know, like, oh, maybe I'll just do a whole minute on fucking ear gauges.
Right.
I knew an open micer here, a guy named Bill Prather, who used to just go and bomb at the open mic for a couple of years. And then one day he decided he was going to tell exclusively leper jokes.
Get the fuck out of here.
And that was then all he would do for a couple of weeks was just like, oh man, gas prices are terrible. I had to give an arm and a leg. Literally! And you'd be like, oh my God. I just think doing that, people are going to think it's amusing for a little bit maybe, and then eventually they're just going to be like, what kind of fucking gauge joke is she going to fucking say now?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with that. But
You run the risk of the audience disengaging.
Right. And it's what happened there is, it's like what do they call it? Putting a hat on a hat, right? Where like
it was deliberate though, wasn't it?
Right, but I think there's a thing to where if you went engage and then you talked about the gauge when gauge like it was just like so much so fast that it's like, whoa, is this like poetry? Or
yeah, is it too? I could see how
alternative comedy too, where it's like it might be more clever than funny.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Which is okay, but
yeah.
No, it's not okay.
Sometimes couple.
But that's not what alternative comedy is. Just to clarify
the mayor of alternative comedy is speaking up right now, everybody.
Alternative comedy. You know how it's clever and not funny. The classic description.
I didn't know you were alternative.
I'm not.
I
I love all comedy, and I think there's garbage club comedy and there's garbage alt comedy.
Sure.
And I don't even think alternative comedy exists. Although that jacket is an alternative to a
intense.
jacket. It's crazy. I've never seen.
don't even know what's going on. It's like
It's
curtains in the
amazing,
front.
kind of. Yeah.
Goth curtains.
Oh yeah, you like got a health goth vibe going on.
Did,
you know about that health goth?
What's health goth?
It's like gothic kids that dress in all like sportswear and smoke cigarettes.
And listen to the band Health.
Yeah.
Is there somebody with a gauge earring thing going on that like did something to you this past week? Is there?
No, I just was like, fuck. I can't think of a minute. I'm just gonna go for those gauged earring people.
Sarah, why you got so much rage at the gauge?
There you go.
Gauging
Pat
is the
Reagan
machine.
writing bumper stickers.
Classic comedy. There's classic slogans. Sock up, put on a shoe, and do comedy or whatever
That's
you
it.
said, right? And fucking don't have rage at the gauge, dude. Do drugs.
Real
Do
shit.
drugs.
Real shit.
And real shit. And stay in the closet as long as you can and wear flip-flops.
Fuck yeah. There you go. Sarah Weinshank, gauge.
Yeah. Wine shank.
She has an interesting style. It's tough. Fucking new minute every week. Can you imagine?
Very tough. I wonder when one of them's gonna quit. It can't go forever, can it?
I don't know. We'll see.
Like the whole life of the podcast, like 10 years later, they still do it. They're successful comedians touring, doing theaters, and then they come here and they do their new minute. That'd be kind of cool,
I
actually.
can't wait till Sarah does her hour special on gauge jokes.
Yeah. Sarah Weinshank, disengaged.
Yeah.
No holes barred.
Mm-hmm.
No. No, Pat
Unbelievable.
Reagan. Pat Reagan's on Twitter at Patty Reagan. Thank you. Anything else going on?
Nah, man.
I love it. Moshe Kasher,
Positively.
Rick Ingraham.
Stuff going on? Yeah, not really. I just got back to the country, but I'll be in at Just for Laughs doing a week of shows next week.
I love it.
The 19th through like the 27th, so you can come see me there and
Rick
check
Ingram.
out my podcast, The Champs, and Hound Tall Discussion Series.
I love it. Thank you, Moshe.
I was not chosen to go to Montreal, so I'll be in the United States. And
Rick, I'm actually going to be in Montreal.
dude, I believe it. They have a shit show, and I think you're headlining. Comedy Store Podcast. I host the Comedy Store Podcast.
I've been hearing
so,
great things about
So check that one out.
About
It's interesting.
The Comedy Store Podcast hosted by Rick Ingraham. Guys, That's us. Ryan J.E. Belt, the artist, drew that
That's
during
nice.
the show.
Very cool.
He did it again. Ryan J.E. Belt's on Twitter, on Instagram. Follow Ryan J.E. Belt. Check out the amazing art that he makes every single week. And live audience, we did it again. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Good.
Tony.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah,
Thank you, Red Band.
guys.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you
having
guys.
me.
I'm in Montreal, Toronto. All that's coming up. And San Francisco this weekend at Rooster Tea Feathers. And Just for Laughs in Montreal and Just for Laughs in Toronto. I'm doing both. I'll see you guys there.
And I'll be in Toronto this weekend and San Francisco in 2 weeks.
Wow. Bye, guys.